largest salt flat in the world. I am at a loss for words. One of the coolest things I've ever done. These up here are gonna be insane. What's up, guys? It's Ryan, and welcome back to day 3 of the 3-day tour from San Pedro de Atacama to Uyuni. Today is the day. We just woke up. It is currently about 4:30 in the morning, and we are leaving to go to Salar de Uyuni, which is what we've all been waiting for, the main thing that we're looking to see on this tour. I couldn't be more excited. Surprisingly, I'm not too tired. Maybe it's the fact that I went to bed at like 9 p.m. and I got a pretty good night's sleep. But we are getting all packed up here, and we are headed to the car because we got to get to the Salar de Uyuni for sunrise, because apparently it's unreal. And then we'll be spending a good amount of time there. And then we'll finish the day in Uyuni and wrap up what's been an amazing tour so far. And if you haven't already, make sure to go watch part 1 and part 2 of this series, because that's where you'll get a better understanding of what's happened so far and what you've missed out on. And then come back and watch this one so you can get a full understanding of what this tour includes and why maybe you should do it. Ooh, nice and early start to the day. I guess we'll wait in the lobby. Our guide had a couple glasses of wine last night, so hopefully he's doing all right. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Sí. It's a little chilly out here. That's the thing about being out here in like the desert plains area. When the sun's down, it's freezing. When the sun's up, it's extremely warm. We made it. This doesn't feel real. It's like we're on snow, but it's literally salt. Wow. The sun is rising now. It's getting beautiful. The largest salt flat in the world. I am at a loss for words. Just us out here. One of the coolest things I've ever done. It feels as if you're walking on snow, but it's literally salt. It's just hard to wrap my brain around this. I mean, for most people, this is the sole reason you come to Bolivia, is to come to this place. I mean, I cannot get over this. Is unreal. This has got to be like top 5, maybe top 3 places I've ever been to. This is so sick. The sun is beginning to peek through, and it's just gonna get more and more beautiful here. I think I'm right. It's just getting more and more beautiful. This is honestly might be the coolest place I've ever been. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm the only one out here right now. Wow. I'm at a loss for words. Also, just the sheer amount of silence there is. Just listen for a second. Not a single thing can be heard. Just pure bliss. I mean, look at how cool this looks. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna walk back in there. Oh, look at my shadow too. Oh, this is so awesome. Who can say they've ran on the salt flats? All right, I think there's one thing I need to do, and it's to try the salt at the salt flats. Because who can say they've done that? Let's find a piece here. Oh, perfect. Look at this. Pure salt from Salar de Uyuni. See how it tastes. Oh my god, that's salty. Wow, definitely is salt. All right, the sun is just about risen. We're gonna head back into the car and go drive around on this place. Nos vamos. Tengo en esta historia algo que confesar. Bienvenidos a la Isla Incahuasi. Looks like we're gonna have some tea here and desayuno, breakfast. It's crazy, there's tons of cacti here in the middle of the salt flats. La Casa del Inca. So sick. Oh my god. We gotta get tickets here. 30 Bolivianos. Alright, we got our ticket. Let's go explore. It's a little cold, but I'm enjoying this too much to care. Oh wow. These up here are gonna be insane. Whoa. See back where we parked? So crazy. A place like this exists. Like, doesn't make sense. So cool. Whoa. This trail is insane. We're going up. Get the best views possible. I can't say I quite understand how an island of cacti just exists in the middle of the world's largest salt flat, but it's very cool. I mean, the salt flat itself looks like it could just be like water. Like I'm on an island in the middle of the ocean. This is insane. And I'm by myself right now, just soaking it in. This might just be one of the coolest hikes I've ever done. I mean, just what I'm surrounded with. Bolivia is such an underrated place. Nobody talks about coming to Bolivia when they're going to South America, and I think they should be, because this place is awesome. And I've only been here for like 2.5 days. I think we're about at the top now though, and I am stoked. Let's see these views. Oh my gosh. What is my life? This is unreal. There's a few people up here at the top. It's just unreal. I mean, we've been here at the salt flat for like over an hour and a half. Still can't wrap my brain around it. You can see the cars driving on it over here. Just doesn't look real. If anything, it looks like they're just driving on snow. So I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit, enjoy the beauty that surrounds me, and then I think in like 20 minutes we're gonna have breakfast down at where we parked there at the entrance. Where better to have a breakfast than in the middle of the world's largest salt flats. This is so cool. This is most definitely a place I would come back with my future family, hopefully. So unreal, just mind-blowing. You know, to share this too with people I love would be amazing. But for now, I get to share it with you guys, which I love very much. I waited, and now I am the only person up here. Just get to enjoy the silence and the bliss of this magical place. All right, people started coming up, so we're gonna start making our way down and go enjoy some breakfast on the salt flat. We're making our way down. We're almost there. But just listening to the birds, the nature, the beauty that surrounds. By far, one of the coolest places I've been, countries I've been. And you know, I haven't been everywhere, of course, but I feel like I've done quite a few cool things so far at the age of 22. But man, I just cannot get over how cool this place is. Enough rambling though, let's go enjoy some tea and some breakfast. So I just read this sign here at the bottom, and it says the Salar de Uyuni spans 10,582 kilometers, making it the largest in the world. Wow. We are here at the bottom though. Let's go check out what the rest of the guys are doing. You can see there's a fair share of groups here, and it's easy to tell why, because this place is freaking sick. Hola.
Ryan.
Oh, thanks God.
Sírvanse, chicos, ¿qué esperan?
Gracias.
11.
Ataque.
Vamos.
Muchas gracias. Time to enjoy comida.
¿Tiene una faca? ¿Faca?
Ay, cuchillo. Ay, se me olvidó.
All right, and breakfast is finished here at the largest salt flat in the entire world. And now the show must go on. We must continue. As much as I'd like to stay here forever, we got more stuff to see. So we're gonna continue on the journey. We got about a 2-hour drive ahead of us, sounds like. Might take a nap, probably will take a nap, and we'll finish out the day here, our final day on the tour. We still got a couple places to check out though, so let's do it. One last look at this place that is Salar de Uyuni. Insane. I know I've said it a million times, but I'm so fortunate and so glad I got to come to a place like this. Alright, we just stopped in the middle of nowhere to take a bunch of pictures. We took a lot. I'll put some up. Now we go.
Hotel de Sal, Playa Blanca.
Just made it to the next stop. Plaza Las Banderas. They got flags for almost every country, it looks like. And then there's this building over here, and then this old statue over here. See if we can find the United States of America flag. Yeah, almost, I would assume they have everyone. Japan, Mexico, Korea, Turkey. Found it. US of A. This is a super cool place. The flags with the landscape, all white. Pretty beautiful day too, makes it better. Let's go check out what's going on over here. Got some flamingo statues up front. Oh, that's very cool. With the water around it, that looks sick. Let's see what's happening inside though. I hear music playing. Bunch of tables. Salar de Uyuni, Dakar, Potosi. Oh wow. It's like a hotel, there's beds in here too. And a gift shop back here. You see the walls, it's all salt. This is sick. Might have to get a souvenir. Dinosaur. I'm sure it'd be very cool to stay in one of these rooms too. Though I'm sure it'd get quite cold at night when the sun is not up. Because it's even a little bit cold right now and the sun is up. The amount of salt that is here is just absurd. Everything's pretty much made out of salt here. Like the ground even. You would think it's like sand or snow. It's salt. Mind blown. Alright, let's go see what this statue is all about. I would assume this is made out of 100% salt, which typically I would think is crazy, but compared to the other stuff I've already seen today, I wouldn't be too surprised. Ah, they got someone selling stuff here. They got drinks and food and even dinosaurs you can take pictures with, just like how we did. But here is the statue. Let's see what it says. Dakar, Bolivia. That's pretty cool with the background. The flags. Man, Bolivia is cool. Definitely one of the coolest places I've ever been. With that being said though, I think we only got maybe 1 or 2 more spots to go. We're supposed to be in the town of Uyuni around 2 p.m., which is when I'll get dropped off and the tour will end. But before that, we still have to have 1 or 2 more spots and get lunch. So I don't want it to end, but everything good must come to an end to be able to create more fun experiences. Adios. Say goodbye to Salar de Uyuni. All right, we made it to the next stop, the town of Kulchani, which is pretty much the closest town to the salt flats. We're at the museum here for the salt flats now. Whoa. What kind of contraption is this?
To make it
Very thin.
Yeah.
Fine salt.
it's fine.
So that machine is how they make table salt. Very fine salt. And here they got quite a selection. These salts are for bathing. And these ones are for your food. See, this one has roses in it. Other flowers and stuff. Here's as pure as it gets. All natural. And then these ones have other seasonings. I think I'm gonna get this one. It's salt with oregano for my stepdad, the chef. I already got pepper in Cambodia, so now we got salt in Bolivia. All right, I decided to get 2. We're gonna get the salt with oregano and the salt with roses. So this one's for bathing, this one's for food. Each one's 10 Bolivian, which is like almost $1, so not very expensive. And good things to give to people I love. All right, we got the goods. Let's see what else they got in this town. I think at this time it's mostly just a touristy spot, so all these shops kind of got most of the same stuff, but we'll look around and see if we can find anything else cool. I feel like this is a great thing to get salt from the largest salt flat in the world. And of course over here, it looks like they got a full soccer field. Let's go check it out. This is fully turfed too. In this tiny little town. the middle of nowhere. Man, I love it here. I love football. Bolivians love football. I love Bolivians. All right, we went to pretty much all the shops around here. Check them out. And as I guessed, they pretty much all sell the exact same stuff. So we're not gonna get anything else, I don't think, here. But I'm glad we were able to at least get some salt from the origin of the largest salt flat in the world. Did make a friend though before we leave. Look at this cute guy. Hi. They have tons of dogs everywhere here, just like most countries here in South America and Asia. Oh, the goods. It's got everything.
Salting banana chips, chicos.
Hola, amigo.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú?
También bien.
Y media y esto y media.
¿Y ya?
Gracias.
Ya está. Okay, thank you.
Gracias. All right, we got some snacks before we hit the road from the local vendor. Got some platanos chips and a mix of some other nuts and stuff. What is Alfie doing? Under the car. Let's get out of here. We made it to Uyuni, Bolivia. All right, we made it to our last stop here on the tour. So as you saw, we drove through Uyuni, and now we are at the cemetery of trains, or Cementerio de Tren. I guess most of these trains used to go Peru, Argentina, I think, and mainly through Chile. And as you can see, there's a ton of trains here, all very old. So we got like 20 minutes to check it out. And then right over there is where we're gonna have lunch. That will just about do it for the 3-day tour from San Pedro de Atacama to Uyuni. What a journey it's been. One of the coolest tours I've ever done. But before we get to summarizing everything, let's check out this cemetery. Got the flags out. Some vendors here. Looks like we're the only tourists here. Yeah, they're selling goods here. It's a cool place. Got the Uyuni sign here. And it looks like they got a swing set up here on one of the trains. Let's see if it works. Definitely works. This is fun way to end the tour. Yeah, I mean, not too much to see here, but it's hard to top the things we've seen so far today. So it's a chill way to end the day. Just chilling on the swing. But yeah, what a blast. Not only today has been, but the past 3 days in total. Like I mentioned in one of the other videos in this 3-part series, I always wanted to go to Bolivia. I didn't know if it was gonna line up correctly, but I'm so happy it did. It's always these lower income countries where I get the most authentic, real, and overall best experience, I find. Not only does my money go farther and I get to do more stuff, people aren't as money oriented and they're more just focused on finding happiness in other ways of life, whether it's the community, the things they get enjoyment out of, all of that stuff. So I've had a blast. Can't wait to explore more of Bolivia because I've just gotten a tiny taste of it so far. We got a lot more to do here. So with that being said, we're gonna go get lunch and then we'll end the tour there. They also have some transformers here at the train cemetery. Welcome to Metal Art Uni. Thank you for your support. You got, what is this, Optimus Prime, some other ones from different movies. We got a giraffe. This is really cool. So you get to see some trains and some metal artwork. All right, we made it to the lunch stop. Looks a little interesting, but let's see what they got. Hola. Gracias. Time to enjoy the last meal with our group. Fancy. All finished. All right, and just like that, lunch is done. It was pretty good, actually. One of the best lunches we probably had on this tour. And with that being said, the tour is unfortunately coming to an end. The 3-day tour from San Pedro de Atacama to Uyuni. We officially made it to Uyuni. And I have to say today was by far the best day. Seeing the Salar de Uyuni in person was absolutely incredible. But I've had a blast over these past couple days, spending this time with these people that I met 2 days ago. Now they're like family. Alfie, our tour guide, amazing person, spoke very little English, but my Spanish is getting better, so I was understanding and able to communicate with him still. And if you're wondering, the tour in total costs 175,000 Chilean pesos, So that's about $180 USD. I know it's a little bit cheaper if you go from Uyuni to San Pedro de Atacama, but because I was already in San Pedro de Atacama, obviously it made more sense to do the tour this way, and it was well worth every dollar I paid. We got the accommodation for 2 nights and all the meals, so it was incredible. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed, because I sure know I did, and we got plenty of more videos coming while I'm here in Bolivia, so be on the lookout for those. But until then, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.